What's a beverage you're sure everyone just pretends tastes good? Someone once quipped that drinking sparkling water is like drinking TV static, and ever since then, I can't unthink it. I think it, but I still like it. It's more like the way your foot falling asleep feels. I'm strange, so that sounds even better to me. Well then don't read. This hot chocolate is really just chocolate soup. Thanks, Dad, you ruined hot chocolate for me when I was 15. Coffee is bean soup. A vanilla soy latte is 3-bean soup. Hey, you know when there's only dregs of soda at the bottom of your cup, and the ice has now all melted so it's not really soda, but off-flavored water. What if we recarbonated that and put it in a can? The birth of sparkling water. Sparkling water is amazing, and everyone seems to hate it. I feel like sparkling water is great if you're someone who doesn't drink much else other than water. I like sparkling water, but I never drink soda, and rarely drink juice/energy drinks. I would expect that those who are into lots of sugary sweetness in their drinks would find sparkling water to be a letdown. I like it. So you lie. Sparkling water/seltzer is incredible. No, I'm not talking about flavored crap, like just water and carbonation Perrier, Topo Chico, Liquid Death Black Can S. Pellegrino, extremely refreshing and a great, satisfying mouthfeel. I can drink that stuff all day. All sparkling waters taste like pennies to me. I built a kegerator just to have it on tap. It's my favorite evening beverage with a dash of bitters. No one likes it. You lie. Bro, you have to try this new IPA from Brewmeister's Brewish Brewery. It's totally different and better than the other thousands of IPAs from other breweries. It's so good. Seven-headed, Imperial, Flying Voodoo, Galaxy Dog, Space Wizard, Hell Ranger, Hazy Zombie Brew, 16.7% ABV, for only $18 a can. I like IPA, but usually stick with a brewery I know cause so many of them are just boring copy-pastes or plain bad. That one is actually tasty. I lied to myself for years before I realized how awful IPA are. Some are okay, but many are breweries that are like shit. We ducked up a batch, just hop it to the moon and back and call it a limited run IPA. No one will know. I think that is why Hazy, Milkshake, and Nipas are so popular. I don't like pine cone, but I really love floral and fruity IPAs. Too many IPA are overhopped and overly bitter. I didn't mind them and drank them for years until one day I realized Belgian whites like Blue Moon just frankly are more enjoyable. I haven't had one in years. Oh, same here. Give me hazy or fruity IPA all day long. Us hotheads will not stand for this. It's got some wicked cool artwork on the can though. So many flavors of soapy pine tree. 16.7 face. Well, that's about the equivalent of 3 minutes 4 beers, so you know still a pretty bad deal. Wow, it's so bitter and stuff, that must mean it's good. My guilty pleasure is a good IPA. But I'm not brand loyal. There's literally dozens out there on any given store's shelf that hit the same spot. This is my favorite Portland brewery. To be fair, it's one of my favorites. I like my beer to taste like straight bittering agent. I'll take a case. Picture of an inanimate object with a face on a psychedelic trip. Yo, where can you get that? Been looking all over for it. Definitely not Mallert. It's a liqueur that tastes so bad it wasn't banned during the Depression because it was said to taste so foul no one would drink it recreationally. Closest thing to Mallert is the taste that's left in your mouth when you vomit on an empty stomach, and the only thing that comes up is bile. Do it. Puts hair on the inside of your chest. Okay, I read the comments now. Can someone tell me what in the duck is Mallert? It's the champagne of pain. Go ask a homeless person to piss into an empty hand sanitizer bottle, then take a swig. That's Mallert. I'm morbidly curious about Mallert. I'd also wonder if there's a way you can play Mallert roulette with your friends where everyone gets a shot of a liquor with a similar color and see who gets their mouth kicked in the balls. Notes of gasoline, grapefruit, sweat, wax, fire, mineral oil, and bitterness. A bar here had an It's Always Sunny-themed weekend and you could order wild card, glitches. Drunk me really enjoyed ordering this. Repeatedly they would bring out various shots on a tray and, good luck. I never managed to get the Mallert. I've heard many stories like this, and always wanted to try it. Oh my god, what? Not Googling it because I want to believe. Real answer, a kind of medicinal/herbal liquor whose origins are vaguely Swedish. It was created in the US by a Swedish immigrant in the 1930s, and for most of its history, was only available in Chicago. It became a local pride thing there. It was considered medical, so that's how they got around Prohibition. A liquor that tastes like burnt plastic shaps and is mostly found in/around Chicago. The motto of Mallert is turning your taste buds into taste foes, and it's my favorite drink. Grass-fed, free-range, homeless. I never managed to get the Mallert. That may be why Drunky was happily ordering it, undeterred. It really isn't. I love it, and I feel like so many people go overboard about what it tastes like. It's just bitter. That's it. If you think about grapefruits when you drink it, it can be pleasant. It's not strong, it won't fuck you up, etc. Give it a shot, people. Well, I'm sold. Barkeep, set us up. It's straight bitter and it burns. That's the taste that's left in your mouth when you vomit nothing but bile. Like, you said I was wrong, and then described it the same way anyone would describe vomiting bile. Everyone needs to have Mallert exactly once. You know what earwax tastes like? I always thought it tasted like earwax. Mallert tastes like a bad relationship. It starts kinda nice and then gets bad very quickly. Then after it's over it keeps coming up again. It's ducking disgusting. Who gets their mouth kicked in the balls? Tih. I'm stealing this. I used to do bottle shares, and we would start with a sip of Malort, and the toast, may this be the worst thing we drink tonight. Kombucha. My eldest said it tastes like static face. I'll be honest, it really is an acquired taste thing. It tasted like expired Sprite and armpit the first time I tried it, but the more I drank it, the more I crave the bite it has, lol. Everyone always says, I know you say you don't like kombucha, but you'll like this one. No, I do not. CRT television static or plastic playground tube slide static? Out of curiosity, if it tasted like expired Sprite and armpits, why did you drink it again? When people say acquired taste, I am always curious what sort of drive and commitment it takes to go through with that acquisition. The booch be good. They have so many flavors now. Slime water. As somebody who likes it, I will admit that it is very much an acquired taste. I find it extremely refreshing, especially after/ during eating greasy food. Static and vinegar. Dirty sock water. Anything that uses artificial sweetener, the stuff is rancid, and everyone tells me they can't taste the difference when the stuff has this bitter aftertaste and doesn't taste even close to sugar. Anyone who says that they can't taste the difference is lying. You can get used to the taste and not find it bad anymore, but it never tastes the same as sugar. It's kinda like honey, in the sense that it'll sweeten something, but it still has a distinct flavor. My preferred answer is that it's absolutely different, but not enough for me to care. I worked in a tea house for a while and had so many customers tell me this tea and this tea taste exactly the same. Every single ducking time it was because they were using no small amount of honey, so of course the natural flavors were getting drowned out. Whenever I told someone something like, well, this tea takes sugar a lot better than honey, I got looked at like I had two heads. People really just out there thinking all sweet things sweeten the same. I couldn't agree more. I hate anything diet/sugar-free/whatever. They have this bitter chemical aftertaste that I cannot believe people enjoy. It's a genetic thing apparently. They actually can't taste the chemical flavor. Like how coriander tastes like soap to some people and not to others. I taste a difference, but the taste doesn't bother me. I was basically raised in Diet Coke. Non-diet soda tastes too sweet now. Grinning rolling honey is such a distinct flavor. I swear people get so weird when going out to eat/drink. Yet, for me, the sugar stuff tastes better, but I don't like the mouthfeel or whatever it's called. It like coats your mouth. I honestly can't taste the difference in a lot of things. Also, it pretty highly dependent on the type of sweetener, like Splenda in my opinion is pretty bad. There's others that I would only be able to really tell the difference if I ate it straight from the packet. As long as people believe one type of sugar is healthy, they will always give you the look. No, Karen, 5 tablespoons of honey/sweetener etc. are not better for you than 5 TBL of good old sugar. Everything in this quantities ducks you up. Different sweeteners have different tastes to me, but none of them are bad ones. Dasani water. It tastes like the water you leave on your bedside for 4 days but drink anyway because you're hungover and can't move even when it's fresh from the bottle. Do not insult tap water like that. Dasani is French for Coke just sold you water. Dasani water is just overpriced tap water trying to live its best life. Dasani is mid, Arrowhead is the worst. It always tastes warm and like the plastic bottle it comes in. That's what it is. It has always tasted off to me, but I could never describe it. I think Dasani tastes the best of all bottled water. Ozarka tastes crappy though. Walmart spring water from a California municipal. Agreed. I've always liked Dasani. Don't understand the hate, but I could have broken taste buds, who knows. Aquafina water has always tasted like garbage to me. I think it's worse than Dasani. People be sticking on everything other than tap water here. Face loudly. Like water? From the toilet. Barely any electrolytes in that stuff. Never touch the stuff. Fish duck in it. I mean, don't drink the Los Angeles tap water without a filter. It's perfectly safe, but it tastes like they've been marinating corpses in it. I grew up in Northern California and was very spoiled up there when it comes to tap water. Tap water in NorCal is pretty darn great, so pretty much everyone doesn't mind drinking it, so whenever I travel to SoCal it's such a letdown. Meet me in Phoenix. I'd swear everything saying it's safe is just being paid off with how bad it tastes. Legit tastes like you'll get 17 forms of cancer, AIDS, and need your stomach pumped after drinking it. Water? I never touch the stuff fish duck in it. I mean, it's clear, odorless, and non-reactive to magnets, which is a big improvement over the water in New Orleans. The water quality in Los Angeles can vary by region. In the San Gabriel Valley, Pasadena, Arcadia, Monrovia, they have a different source and it tastes better. Or at least used to. Tap water in my area is nasty. Nah, I live in the woods near a spring and that stick is good. Everyone needs to try it at least once in their life. It's not the same as regular bottled water labeled spring water. Imagine a very slight hint of salt with some iron where I live. For some reason, which could possibly be nostalgia from drinking it all the time as a kid, it feels smoother when I drink it somehow. Keep in mind, it changes with where you live based on the content of natural minerals in the ground. Slurm. New Slurm or Slurm Classic. Brunkalunkadunkity ingredient. You should not ask about the secret ingredient. Wimmy wam wam wazzle. Brunkalunkadunkity darned guards. But it's highly addictive. Soon enough. That's not soon enough. Party on with contest winners. Slurm Loco. When can we have some Slurm? It's even better warm. No, there's already a drink like that, Soylent Cola.